hinges on two crucial elements. The first, it's carried almost entirely by James Franco, for which he got a Best Actor nod, and so he has to deliver the best performance of his life. A lot of people think he has. The second is, it comes down to this, despite the fact that this is an amazing story. I mean, I still can't believe this guy did what he did. Does that translate well to film? And I think at some point Boyle kind of realized maybe it doesn't, because then he throws up that mosaic stuff, that Tony Scott crap, where multiple screens going to watch all those gimmicks, bells and whistles and stuff. The problem I have with this movie, even though I did like it, was the fact that I thought Franco's performance was just not consistent enough to carry the entire movie on his shoulders.
No, but it is a good thing that he was able to sort of get out of that situation, because he has to be in Los Angeles in a week to host the Oscars. So it is good that he was able to do that. Sadly, he will be hosting the Oscars without an arm. That said, I completely agree with you. The whole mosaic nonsense is garbage. It made me cross-eyed for absolutely no reason. It worked in The Pillow Book or one of those other movies like The Pillow Book where they had that kind of a thing. But the bottom line is, this does not work as a movie at all. It worked really, really well in terms of seeing this guy talk about his stuff, talk about what he went through on Letterman, Leno, and all these other shows when he was doing the talk show circuit. That was interesting. Problem with this movie is it's such an internal movie. It's all about him fighting with himself and his sanity. And that movie, that kind of movie, does not work as a movie. That's a book. That's a book, that's a memoir, that's a journal, and should not be made into any kind of visual movie. Otherwise, they have to put in all those ridiculous things to distract us from that.
No, and one of the problems with the movie is that it is told, half of it's told through flashback and through hallucinations, and also through him talking directly into the camera. And that's almost gimmicky. And the problem is, after a while, the gimmick drives up, and you need the substance. And that's where this movie runs short. It's just... I mean, we all know what happened.
Yeah, we do. I mean, the thing is...
It's kind of like you're waiting for it. Oh, just cut the arm off, right?
Yeah, there was actually... He did tell a funny story, which... God, that was hilarious. But anyway, so it was probably the best story ever told. And I'm enjoying thinking about it right now. But the fact is that, yeah, of course we know what happens.
Right.
Otherwise there wouldn't be a book to be written about it.
Unless he got the wrong arm.
Yeah, exactly. And he did, But they blow their wad. Like, the thing that I didn't like about, first of all, the opening, it's this sort of, I feel like I'm watching a Warren Miller action extreme film, at the very, very beginning, as opposed to this deeply emotional life at stake kind of a thing, an Aspen extreme kind of a thing. But what really, really was annoying is that at the very beginning, where they show him sort of forgetting his Swiss Army knife, right at the very beginning, so they're tipping their cap. What was the point of that? There was just so much unnecessary stuff to try to fill up time for a movie that should never have been turned into a movie in the first place.
Yeah, it should have been subtitled When Bad Things Happen to Average People.
I totally agree with you guys, by the way. Just
thanks.
throwing that out there.
Thanks, Eric.
I didn't really like it
I don't think so.
that much.
Yeah.
But